Hello, I'm Jessica Ryan Keeney. I'm an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of California. I've been practicing primarily family law since December of 2009 when I was sworn into the bar. I'm the attorney for two small Northern California Department of Child Support Services agencies. And what I'm about to discuss here in this video is not legal advice. It's for educational purposes only. So with that out of the way, let's talk about what an offer of proof is. An offer of proof is when an attorney or a party, instead of presenting evidence, usually at an evidentiary hearing or sometimes a trial, which is basically just a bigger evidentiary hearing, will say what their witness would say. So, for example, with the Department of Child Support Services, when I'm doing a contempt evidentiary hearing or the trial for the contempt matter, I will often proceed by offer of proof. What I'll often say is something to the effect of, if called to testify, the case manager to my left, Miss Smith, that's a fictional name, by the way. I mean, I know it's a real name, but that's not really the name of one of my case managers, would testify that she is a case manager with X County Department of Child Support Services. She would further testify that there was a lawful order made on January 5th of 2020 that Mom knew there was a lawful order made because she was personally served with a copy of that lawful order. The ability to comply with that order is presumed because it was a guideline order, and Mom failed to pay child support in the amount of $50 a month for January all the way through the end of December 2020. And then I would rest, subject to being able to cross-examine any witnesses that Mom or her attorney may call, and subject to being able to present any evidence to rebut any evidence they may present. So basically, what I just did in that offer of proof is I ran through all of the elements of a contempt. And this doesn't have to happen for contempt. That's just when I usually do it. It can be done for any issue in an evidentiary hearing. Some of them are easier to do than others, an offer of proof. And then the commissioner or judge will ask the other party, in this case it would be Mom and her contempt attorney, do you agree with that offer of proof? Now, the judge or commissioner isn't asking, do you believe that it's true? They're asking, do you believe that the witness, Miss Smith, would testify to those things? And usually the other side says, yes, I agree. That's exactly what Miss Smith would testify to. Now, something else that we frequently do in our contempt evidentiary hearings or trials is ask the court to take judicial notice of certain documents in the file. And so I often do that during my offer of proof too, which I didn't cover in my example, but I can do a different video specifically on judicial notice. Now, at this time, since I've given my offer of proof, I just took what could have been, well, it probably really have only taken a few minutes to get my case manager to testify to all of those things and for me to ask all of those things, but I still took several minutes and condensed it down to a short series of statements, which saved a bunch of time for the court. Now, in one case, you're saving a few minutes maybe, but when you have multiple cases or you have one case with multiple issues, it's very convenient to do an offer of proof on certain issues. Sometimes after giving my offer of proof, the other side, in this case Mom's attorney, has questions for my case manager, in which case then the case manager is sworn in and will be questioned by Mom or her attorney. If Mom has an attorney, then the attorney will do the questioning, and this can be either party. I'm just using Mom for an example. It can also happen in custody proceedings. And then the witness who I gave an offer of proof for in my presentation will then be questioned by the other side. She'll be cross-examined. And then if Mom has any witnesses or evidence that she wants to call or present, I have the ability to cross-examine the witness's mom calls and to review any of the evidence that mom presents, and even to object to the questioning, to the answers, to the evidence. However, the objections have to be proper. We can get into objections in a different video as well. So, with that said, hopefully now you know what an offer of proof is. You will frequently hear me use an offer of proof in my evidentiary trials, or in my contempt evidentiary hearings or trials. So if you have any questions, put them down in the comments below. I won't give you legal advice. The Department of Child Support Services won't give you legal advice, but it can be a nice way to get conversations going, which lead to more education and could be used in a future video as a topic. If you would like to see additional child support topics featured in a video, please put that in the comments below. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. Hit subscribe, ding the bell so that you get notices when we upload more content. As always, thank you for joining me.